To start. As I told you, this instrument I showed you last time. One thing which I wanted you to notice that on this instrument it is written 0.01 millimeter. This is basically the least count of this instrument, 0.01 millimeter. And here it is also written that this instrument can measure from 0 till 25 millimeter. Its maximum limit is 25 millimeter. It means 2.5 centimeters. So remember this, if you are opening it in its full strength, for example, if I am opening it like this, 25 millimeter, yes. So it's jazz, it's, sorry, here. Now, the distance between these two edges is maximum distance between these two is 2.5 centimeter or 25 millimeter. So here you can see that 25 millimeter can be seen on the scale. Okay, so keep in mind that this instrument can measure up to 25 millimeter, not more than that. Okay, and minimum limit, as you know, that 0 point something can be measured. Last time I told you, you can even measure the width, the thickness of your hair, or the thickness of a very thin wire, or the thickness of the paper. Thickness of the paper can also be measured with it. Okay, now please concentrate to your work. Here yesterday we were at this. Now I would like you people to tell me that what is the reading. This is Verniers. The definitions are also included. Some students are asking some questions, so definitions are also included. Basically, one thing must be remembered, that definitions when are very rarely he asks the definitions, but whenever he asks the definitions, you must give the exact definition. Okay, now please concentrate to this work. Please don't waste my time and don't waste your time, because your time is very precious and you are here to study, and not the this is not like questioning about the examination. Please come to the point. I request you, please come to the point. Now let me come finish my topic. Now this, you can see that this is 1 centimeter, 1.123, because you have to see before this lower one is the Vernier scale. This lower one is the Vernier scale, and upper one is the main scale. You have to see the reading before this zero of the Vernier scale. So before this zero of the Vernier scale, you can notice this is 1.3 millimeter. Till here it is 1.3 millimeter. So main scale reading. Now here I am writing MSR. Main scale reading is equal to 1.3 centimeter. If I am taking in centimeter, that it is 1.3 centimeter. This is the one main scale reading. Well, now Vernier scale reading, VSR. I am representing the Vernier scale reading like VSR. So you have to see that which grade of the Vernier scale is exactly matching the main scale. So if according to my judgment, it is, I think so, it is 6th or 7th, but you will have to tell me the 6th line is better or 7th line is better. Now it's your judgment. Most of the students are writing that the 6th grade is better matching than the 7th grade, because this is 5th grade, this is 6th grade, and this is the 7th grade. So most of the students are saying that the 6th grade. So you have to see that. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you so much. I have received too many answer. And everyone is everyone has given me the same answer. So as you know that I will have to respect your opinions. So you people are saying that you are emphasizing on 6th grade. Many of the students are saying that 6th grade is better matching. So 6 multiply, because here the main scale reading, in the main scale reading I have taken centimeter. So in the Vernier scale reading, you can also multiply it with the least count. This This 0 point something which I am going to round right, this is the least count of the uh, Vernier caliper. The least count of the Vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter. Remember these things. You must remember. Okay, 0.01 centimeter. Now this 6 will multiply by this, and now you will get 0.06 centimeter. Total is equal to 1.3. Now you can see, please, very important thing which is related to mathematics also, that whenever you are adding any quantities, then their unit must be the same. Here I am taking centimeter, this must also be in centimeter. You cannot add two quantities in which the units are different. If one quantity is given in centimeter and other is given in millimeter, then you cannot add them. Okay, so both the quantities must be in the same unit. It is 0.06. Both the quantities are in centimeter. So it is 1.36 centimeter. Am I right? So let me see that what students are saying regarding this. Well, very good, bacha. Actually, someone has written 1.36 millimeter. Bache, 1.36 millimeter, as I told you that I am taking the quantities in centimeter. So actually, it is not 1.36 millimeter. If you are talking about millimeter, because one student has written in millimeter, so uh, in millimeter, it will be in millimeter. If you want to take the calculations in millimeter, then it will be 13 millimeter. Okay, and if you want to take this quantity in millimeter, then this will be 0.6 millimeter. So the total in the terms of millimeter will be 13.6 millimeter. Now I have written both the units, and I have written the reading in both units, millimeter and centimeter. So one student was writing 1.3 millimeter. So I think so now she or he must be aware of this. Someone is writing 136 millimeter. 136 millimeter is the wrong answer, bache. 136 millimeter is okay. 136, okay. 136 millimeter. If you are writing 136 millimeter, you know that how much it is. 136 millimeter is basically, someone has written. Please, actually, you people. Okay. One student is asking, can you please repeat main scale reading, MSR? So I am repeating the main scale reading again. That what is the main scale reading? But you now observe that to read the main scale, what you have to see the zero of the Vernier scale. Here my ballpoint tip is at the zero. If you are starting from zero now, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 centimeter, 1.1 centimeter, 1.2 centimeter, 1.3 centimeter. Now your Vernier scale zero is here between 1.3 and 1.4. It is in between 1.3. This is 1.3 and this is 1.4. So it is in between 1.3. So your Vernier reading, so your main scale reading will be, MSR will be 1.3. We have to decide that how much further this zero has traveled from 1.3. That will be decided from the Vernier scale. Okay. So in the Vernier scale, most of the students told me that this six grade, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the sixth grade. Sixth grade is matching, sixth grade is aligned with any of the grade of the main scale. So 6, I wrote 6, VSR is 6. 6 multiplied by the least count, and rest of the calculations I have already told you. Now another, please look at another reading. so that it may be. Now, here I have shown you the portion of the reading. Well, guys, let me know that what is the main scale reading here in this case. What is the main scale reading? From here, you can decide very easily. Main scale reading. Well, someone has told me, okay, very good. Uh, One student has told me, all of the students are giving me the correct answer. Only there is one student who is, or two students. Yes, there are two students. It's better to give me the reading in centimeter. Actually, there are two students or three students, yes, who are giving wrong answer. Otherwise, rest of the students are giving me the correct answer. The correct answer is 2.8 centimeter. Okay, those who are writing 2.6 centimeter, that is wrong. Actually, they may be reading wrongly. They are not considering the zero of the Vernier scale. Look at it, bache. I am again enhancing this. You will have to see this. Actually, आप क्या कर रहे हो? आप इसको देख रहे हो, इस लाइन को नहीं देखना बच्चे, आपको इस जीरो को देखना है। इस जीरो से पहले पहले का, जो लोग 1.2.6 कह रहे हैं ना, वो इस लाइन को देख के कह रहे हैं। आपने इस लाइन को नहीं देखना, आपने इस जीरो को देखना है, इस जीरो वाली लाइन को देखना है। इस जीरो वाली लाइन से पीछे पीछे कितना हो गया, 2 तो आपको नजर आ रहा है ना, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8। सो 2.8 के बाद है ये जीरो। ओके, this zero of the vernier is after 2.8. This is 2.8 and then this zero of the vernier scale comes. So main scale reading, here I am writing MSR, main scale reading. This is 2.8 centimeter. Okay, now come to Vernier scale reading. Vernier scale reading. Come to Vernier scale reading. Well, which grade of Vernier is matching very now for the Vernier scale reading? The fifth grade is very good matching with the main scale. So it will be 5. As I told you, you will have to write 5, multiply the least count. As I am taking reading in centimeter, so least count will also be taken in centimeter, 0.01 centimeter. Well, by multiplying these two quantities, you'll get 0.05 centimeter. Now the total reading, total reading is 2.8 plus 0.05. Okay, so your final answer will be 2.85 centimeter. Well, guys, I hope that you have understood that how to take the readings of Vernier caliper. Very good, bacha. Everyone is uh, someone is asking me that what is least count. I have given you the definition of the least count. Um, uh, actually, the least count is that minimum measurement which an instrument can take. Okay, so now as you know that we have not too much time to waste, as you people are aware of this fact that we cannot waste time. Now here I have some readings for microscope gauge. Okay, here I have some sketches of microscope gauge reading. So you will have to observe it. Well, first of all, this upper one, this one. I'm talking about this. Let me place a piece of paper. This. Well, guys, decide that what is the reading. Well, here it is clear enough. Main scale, as I told you that this is the main scale. Let me take the questions of the student first of all. In the mean, well, guys, I am recording this lesson, and the whole recording I'll try to upload the recording of this whole lesson, inshallah, today. Well, the main scale reading is 15. As I told you that lower one are the marking of half millimeter and upper one are the full millimeter. This is 15 millimeter. The half millimeter marking is not visible here under this. So the main scale reading MSR main scale reading is equal to 15 millimeter. Okay, now you will have to observe the other the round scale or circular scale reading. I'm bringing it closer to you so that you must be able to observe. Well, the circular scale reading is 35. Now it is very much clear to you that the circular scale reading is 35. Please observe it. I am putting it down again. Circular scale reading. Let it be clear. Okay. Circular scale reading is 35. As I told you that we are taking reading in millimeter. Okay. So the least count must also be in millimeter. The least count must also be in millimeter. Remember this very important fact that if I am taking the reading in centimeter, the least count must also be in centimeter. And if I am taking reading in millimeter, then least count must also be in millimeters. Okay. Well, guys, so its least count in millimeter is 0.01 millimeter. Am I right? Or am I right? Well, I think so. I'm right. Well, so this least count is 0.35 millimeter. If I'm wrong, you can tell me that where I am wrong. Thank you so much. Well, guys, so here now total is equal to 15 millimeter. I'm writing unit so that you must be clear that both the units must be same while adding. So this is 15.35 millimeter. Well, guys, I hope that you have understood that how to take the readings of the microscope gauge with the help of the microscope gauge. Okay. Well, Abdullah Faisal, what is your question, Bache? Let me see that what the questions are being asked. So the question is asking for micro. So the question is, okay, not millimeter. The question asks for micrometer, not millimeter. Actually, bache, the name of the instrument is micrometer. Okay. So it depends upon what type of reading is given over there. So according to the unit, I am talking about the unit. I am not talking about the name of the instrument. This instrument, this instrument is called the micro screw gauge or the screw gauge. Okay, because it can measure very small distances also. Well, okay. The next topic which I am going to discuss with you, inshallah, kinematics. I'm giving you the introduction of the same. Kinematics. Well, many of you might have already studied that what is kinematics. Kinematics basically, as its name is telling you, that we have to discuss here in kinematics the study of motion basically. We'll study the motion of the bodies without reference to the cause of motion. Here we are going to discuss only the motion of the bodies. Okay. I'll also upload the short notes of kinematics. Uh, I'll upload the short notes of kinematics. Okay. So kinematics basically. So basically, kinematics is the branch of science, physics, in which we have to discuss the motion of the bodies. Remember this thing that in it is next chapter, as I told you earlier. Please, bache, listen to me carefully. Everyone is writing, is this next chapter? Bache, it is next chapter, or you can take it as next topic. Whatever is written in your books, it is the next topic or next chapter. Okay, this is next chapter. Okay, so please listen to me carefully. Kinematics is that branch of physics in which we are discussing the motion of the body. Okay, I hope please listen to my words very carefully. Kinematics is the branch of physics in which we are discussing the motion of the bodies without the cause of motion. So we are not discussing the cause of motion, etc. We are only discussing the motion of the bodies. If the body is moving, you know that what the things we have to discuss. We have to see the speed, velocity, acceleration, etc. So basically in kinematics, we'll discuss main things like speed, velocity, acceleration, and graph of velocity time graph or distance time graph, etc. Or we'll also discuss the free fall motion. Okay. So in kinematics, basically, we are discussing those types of things. And I hope that you people are aware of this, that what is speed. Okay. Well, very good. Those who know the graph already. Bache, I told you, please listen to me carefully. We'll also discuss vectors and scalar in detail, inshallah. सो जिस तरह मैं चल रहा हूं टॉपिक को, आप लोग उसको फॉलो करते जाओ बच्चों। सारा कुछ ही करना है। आप लोग एक क्वेश्चन बार बार पूछ रहे हो जिसको मैं जवाब दे चुका हूं कि हमने वेक्टर्स भी करना है, स्केलर भी करना है, और हमने इंशाल्लाह डिटेल में करना है। हम लोग एकदम आगे नहीं जाएंगे जब तक हम पहले प्राइमरी स्टेप्स लेते हुए जाएंगे। हम एकदम ऊपर नहीं पहुंच सकते बच्चे, पहले हम प्राइमरी स्टेप्स तो समझ लें। ठीक है, तो पहले हम छोटी छोटी चीजें समझेंगे तो हम आगे जाके वेक्टर स्केलर्स को अच्छे तरीके से समझ पाएंगे। नाउ प्लीज, अगेन एंड अगेन वही क्वेश्चन हर बच्चा अलग अलग से रिपीट कर रहा है। मेरी बात को सुनते क्यों नहीं है आप लोग? ओके, नाउ here, as I told you, that we'll discuss speed, velocity, acceleration. We'll also discuss here in kinematics the motion of free fall, graphs, etc. Well, first of all, speed. As you people are already aware of the concept of speed. Speed is the, what is speed? Everyone is aware. Speed is the distance covered in a unit time. Distance covered in a unit time is called speed. Okay. So the formula for the speed is distance over time. So this is the formula for speed, that speed is equal to distance over time, and its unit for speed. Unit, like you know that distance may be measured in kilometer, meters, or centimeter, etc., and time may be measured in kilometer, hours, or minute, etc. So here remember this, that basically normally we consider two units, or it depends upon the examiner that which unit he is seeking from you, but normally we use kilometer per hour. If this is kilometer, then hour. or meter per second. These are the basic units which are given in SI unit. These are the units uh, uh, for the speed. Someone is asking them, what does kinematics mean? Actually, as I told you, that kinematics is the branch of physics in which we will discuss the motion of the objects or body without reference to the cause of motion. Okay, I'll upload a precise note of this topic today, inshallah, in which the definition will also be given. Well, now the before discussing the speed and velocity, without reference to the cause of motion, when I am talking about that without reference to the cause of motion, one student is asking that when you are telling me the kinematics, that is a study of motion without reference to the cause of motion. Actually, the motion is caused by applying force, etc. So here in kinematics, we are not going to discuss that how the motion is produced, because you know that whenever the motion is produced, you will have to apply the force by any means. Okay, so we are not going to discuss those means, that whether you are pulling or pushing something, etc., etc. We are just discussing the motion, like how much speed is this, how much velocity is this, what is the acceleration of the body, and how the body is falling. Is this falling freely, or its motion is under the control, etc. These things will be discussed. So we are not talking about that how much force is applied to make this motion. Okay, so inshallah, now time is going to over. Today I upload the I also if, discuss the things to in the next lecture, inshallah. In the next lecture, some students are asking, do cause means like the effects of the movement had a body? Yes. So kinematics mean motion of force? No, no, bache. Kinematics mean just motion. Okay. So kinematics